On Sunday, President-elect Donald Trump was grilled about his concepts of a plan for healthcare.
Sir, you said during the campaign you had concepts of a plan. Do you have an actual plan at this point for health care?
Yes, we have concepts of a plan that would be better.
Still just concepts? Do you have a fully developed plan?
Let me explain. We have the biggest healthcare companies looking at it. We have doctors. We're always looking because Obamacare stinks. It's lousy. There are better answers. If we come up with a better answer, I would present that answer to Democrats and to everybody else, and I do something about it. But until we have that, or until they can approve it,
I have concepts of a plan. And look, hey, if we come up with a better answer, I mean, I will present that answer. What, you only had 8 years, if not longer, okay, to try and come up with a plan. But yeah, okay, so assuming he could come up with a better plan from his concepts, or just a plan in general, would it actually be better? Well, the answer is no. Why? Because he just said that he has the biggest healthcare companies looking at it, and they're pretty invested, literally, in making sure that we actually don't have better healthcare. Okay, remember, these are the same companies that are massively profitable because they deny people healthcare. You can see the claim rate denials by insurance companies, okay, and United Healthcare being at the bottom with a massive, nearly a third of all claims being denied. Then there's Medica at 27, Anthem 23, CareSource 20, Aetna 20%, Cigna 18. The industry average is 16% of all claims are denied, okay? But United Health, of course, takes the cake out of all of them. And the reason that they do that, of course, is that they make money. And that's why they're one of the, wealthiest, most profitable health insurance companies by denying you care and then tying you up on the phone, to talk to basically beg them. We've been giving you all of this money for so many years. Now when I actually need you to cover something, you're saying, no, I don't think so. What? Gee, I wonder if that and the 500,000 Americans estimated that go into bankruptcy as a result of medical bills are going to be excited to know that Donald Trump's concepts of a plan will involve these same people who are currently screwing them and trying to figure out a supposedly better plan. Now, obviously, the reality is Donald Trump doesn't have a plan. He never had a plan. Okay, unless you count the failed attempt to take away the ACA, of which he is now, by the way, he's now taking credit for protecting the ACA.
I am the one that saved Obamacare, I will say, and I did the right thing. I could have done the more political thing and killed it, and all I had to do is starve it to death.
You did try to have your Justice Department effectively kill it, though,
No,
sir.
Kill it from a legal standpoint, but from a physical standpoint, I made it work.
Oh, I could have killed it, but I made it work. But, from a physical standpoint or something. What? Okay, here's the thing, though. Donald Trump knows how to read polls. It's one of the few things he actually is able to read and understand. Okay, and he knows that the ACA polls really well. 54% of U.S. adults approve of the Affordable Care Act, according to a poll by Gallup. Not sure how Obamacare polls, though. I mean, I know it's the same thing. Trump apparently knows that it's the same thing. That's why he said, I saved Obamacare. But you would be shocked by how many people, especially Republicans, don't. These are the ones that are like, I hate Obamacare, but I love the ACA. I remember talking about Kentucky voters that were like, I love Connect. I love my, healthcare exchanges. I actually was able to get insurance through them. Oh, it's great. Yeah, I love that. And then they're asked, okay, what about Obamacare? Do you like Obamacare? Oh, I hate it. Hate it. Worst thing ever. We got to get rid of that. Same thing. They had no idea. Okay, no idea. Now, here's the thing, though. the ACA, while it actually is fairly popular, 54% of adults, okay, say it's okay, good, yeah, I like it. The problem with it is that it's a private system, okay? That's what it is. And what it requires is the public money to subsidize it. That's how people are able to, get tax credits to be able to afford their insurance. Okay. So when people buy insurance through their state-run marketplaces, they qualify for tax credits, or can, that effectively discount the premiums by hundreds, if not thousands of dollars annually. So, big savings, right? So now that's the government subsidy, which goes right to the health insurance companies, the executives, the shareholders. Okay. So it's corporate welfare, straight up. And it's a waste. And a lot of it goes to this administrative bloat that these for-profit private companies have. And that's one reason why health insurance continues to be more and more and more expensive. Medicare has a far lower administrative cost than private insurance because it's not for profit. That's how it could save people money. Okay. That's how it can save the government money. Current Medicare has far lower administrative costs than for-profit insurance. Okay. Now, the problem that Donald Trump is going to run into, he's going to run into many problems, I believe, over the next 4 years. But one of them is health insurance costs are going to skyrocket. This is pretty much a guarantee. Why? During COVID, President Joe Biden actually boosted the subsidies, okay, to help people deal with COVID, to try to get them, incentivize people to buy in to more health insurance. So the subsidies are a little bit more generous. And so you ended up seeing more people record enrollment in the marketplaces. That's going to run out. That means once that premium support runs out, health insurance premiums are going to go way up under Donald Trump. According to the CBO, allowing the extra subsidies to lapse would cause premiums to rise by 4% in 2026 and by close to 8% in each of the years afterwards. So that's a couple of years into Trump's presidency, which means he is not going to be able to blame Joe Biden for this one. Okay? So that increase, by the way, is not insignificant. It would work out to about an extra $700 a year per person in out-of-pocket costs for those buying coverage through the marketplaces. Now, that, of course, is unless Republicans approve of these more generous subsidies, which they are, I think, unlikely to do. Okay, and why is that? Because they're all about, oh, we gotta cut the waste. We gotta, basically, they're gonna cut anything that helps average people. Let's be honest, and then give themselves a massive tax cut to balance it out. Oh, we're cutting waste, but that's okay. We're also cutting taxes for ourselves, rich people. So it'll work out. Trust me. No, it won't. And now, in fact, the net 10-year cost of increasing the subsidies would be more than $300 billion, according to an earlier CBO estimate, which means Republicans, they're not going to be interested in doing that. Oh, hell no. So that means the voters are going to be pissed at Republicans. For once, it's not going to be at the Democrats, because there won't be a way to really blame Joe Biden for this. So congratulations, Republicans. You're about to head into a midterm disaster as a result of probably allowing these subsidies to not end completely, but to be reduced, which is going to be a massive increase in costs for the average consumer. So, you better hope that those concepts of a plan that Trump has is going to be able to come in and save you guys. Because if they're not good concepts, then you guys are toast politically. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you become a member on our YouTube page, you become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.